Hey Aries, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Much appreciated. Happy New Year, guys. This is your New Year reading. Alright, so this is how we're going to come into the new year. This is going to be your January 2020 reading. But our main focus really is, how are we coming into this new year? What do we need to know? So, Spirit and Angels, anyone for the highest good, please send through what Aries needs to know. Anything that anyone with Aries placements needs to know about the new year coming in for January 2020. Please send through any information that can be helpful for them so they can prepare, so they can jump in and change things if need be, so they can prepare to celebrate the good things, right? So whatever they need to know, whatever you deem most important, send through that information to the people that need it the most. For anyone who will be guided to watch this reading on YouTube, anyone with Aries placements for January 2020, what's most important here for them to know? Okay, interesting. So we have a challenge right off the bat of the Five of Cups. What else does Aries need to know, please? January 2020. Interesting. Oh, I might as well go there. I'm going to put this up a little because I'm going to try to get some extra cards in. Okay, what else does Aries need to know here, please? Interesting. There you are, Aries, looking beautiful as the Empress in the upright. Very nice. What else is important here, please? Oh, Temperance, gorgeous. You've got the Hermit, the Empress, and Temperance all in the upright. What else does Aries need to know here, please? Okay. Anything else? Okay, another challenge came out on its side. Okay, what else is important here for Aries, please? Going into January 2020, what do they need to know? Okay, I'm just going to take what... Oh, that's way too many, guys. So sorry. We're going to redo that. I didn't realize there was that many there. Just one or two, please. Aries, what's Aries need to know? Aries. January 2020. Okay, another challenge. Wow. Okay, let's try to get two more out of this. Can I get two more cards here, please, for Aries? Nope, didn't like the way that even fell. Got to come out the right way. Two more cards, please, for Aries. What's most important that Aries should know about coming into the new year, please? Going into the new year from 2019, moving into 2020, January. What is important for Aries to know about? Oh, too many. Just one or two, please. Oh, too many. Just one or two cards, please. Aries reading. Guys, if I can't get two more to pop out the right way, we'll call it and I'll just use what we have. Aries reading. Can we have two more cards, Spirit? Okay, there we go. We got another one. Alright. Is this one? Yeah, that's just one. Should we get another one, Spirit, or you want us to just go with this? One or two more cards? That's it. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting your cards to pop out, Aries. Maybe we're not allowed to know too much. Here we go. That one really wanted to pop out. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, your reading is pretty darn good. Let's get a little peek at it. Alright. We do have this reverse King of Swords, which I don't love, but, you know, all in all, the reading's really nice. Alright, so we have a challenge that came out first, and that's the Five of Cups. Here it is in the upright. It came out on its side as a challenge. So coming out of some time of grieving, some kind of feeling of grief, regret a lot of times. And if I were to put this over here where it fell out, but I don't want to because I like to leave a little bit of space here. But if I were to put it here, the Hermit is really looking into it. See? The Hermit's looking into the grief. Why is this person grieving like this? So, the Hermit really is a time of reflection, going within, really shining the light on the path ahead, knowing that you need to come out of this grief, and you're trying to figure out how to do it. You're kind of at a point where you're in that hermit state of spending time alone, really reflecting on what's been and what's ahead. The Hermit's always looking ahead as well. In other words, shining the light on the path ahead. But at the same time, they have to look back at the past, the part where there's grief, right? So, your challenge is the grief, but as the Hermit, you're working on it. You're working on it. You're still in the process of working on it. If you look closely, it's really weird because the Empress is kind of shining a light ahead of her as well, just like the Hermit is. So, very interesting. Could the Hermit be another person, a Virgo? Possibly. And you're both kind of looking into each other, or what happened in the past that caused this loss or this grief or this regret. It's very possible. We also have here Sagittarius. We have the Temperance card. This can be a Sagittarius. You have a lot of signs popping out right in the beginning of your reading. You have Gemini and Virgo. You have Pisces. You have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Taurus. Wow, you have a lot of signs for just one spread. I mean, not even... in the whole grand scheme of things, if this were a personal reading, it'd be bigger. But this isn't a gigantic spread. And you have a lot of signs. Okay, let me just look here too. Yeah, we also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of Cancer here. Yeah, Taurus. Yeah, you have a lot going on here because we're going to look back at this past a little bit. So like I said, we have somebody who's really going deep, thinking about things, contemplating on things. There could be two different people kind of looking into each other and reflecting on the past and what happened. There is balance being gained here with this Temperance card and patience. With the King of Swords in reverse, though, that's the only card I'm not crazy about here. Because that means you could have been dealing with somebody who's a bit of a narcissist, the King of Swords in reverse. But the truth is, Aries, you could be a man coming through as the King of Swords in reverse, but you've had some kind of grief happen, and that's why you're reversed, not because you're a bad man, right? Alright, so as we're looking at this, right next to the King of Swords reversed, we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like some kind of an offer, possibly. It's right in the middle, too. I almost feel like King of Swords is upset because he made an offer and it's not showing any kind of rejection, but it's with him being reversed, there's something about that offer that he's not happy about. Yeah, we also have the Hanged Man as a challenge. So the Hanged Man, oh, this is the Hanged Man. He hangs, right? He or she can be a hanged woman. This is someone who, just like the Hermit, is really going deep. The Hanged Man is a very spiritual time of gaining spiritual enlightenment. Sometimes you get your spiritual downloads when you're in this position. It's a time of reflecting and looking at things from a different perspective. Putting yourself in an uncomfortable position to see things from a different perspective. Different point of view, right? That's a challenge. So you're having a hard time seeing things differently. Although you're doing the work, I feel like you're just in it. You're not ready to come out of it because otherwise the Hermit would be in reverse. It's also coming out as a challenge with the Hangman. So you're challenged by this, which means you're not ready to come out of it, or the Hangman would be in the upright. You know, he would be standing upright. That's the reverse Hangman. So you're having a hard time. You're reflecting, you're going deep, you're doing the work, but you're not quite there yet. Although you are healing with the Four of Swords in the reverse. Somebody here is definitely, I feel as though they're at a point where they're ready to come out of the healing state. But at the same time, they're really not ready to really move forward on their path. When the Hermit turns in the reverse, he already knows where he's going, but he's still in that contemplative state, that deep spiritual state as well. So someone's really going deep here, and maybe they are considering this offer to give it or receive it or whatever. Now, with the Page of Pentacles, it could be something financial, it could be something very practical, it could be friendship. I never see it as love, to be honest with you. It could be something like, I don't know, you got a Christmas bonus. Somebody's going to offer you a gift for Christmas. It can be your student loan came in. It could be, hey, you want to go to the movies? You want to go out for a cup of coffee? Very simple. All right, it's the Page. It's little, it's nothing huge, but it can be financial, and that will feel huge, right? So, I feel as though another challenge you got, and that was the Seven of Pentacles. There either has been a lot of work put into this, and you've been waiting, and that's getting to be a pain in the butt, the waiting time. Look, I put all this work in, and I've been waiting, and nothing's happened. Or someone's having a hard time putting the work in. Is someone not investing? That could be a challenge as well. And at the end of your reading, right next to the healing, we have the Magician. So I feel as though you are manifesting your healing here. You're really doing, this is a lot of internal work. I gotta tell you, this is a ton of internal work somebody's doing. This is all deep internal work. This is the Four of Swords in the upright. Healing time, right? So somebody's definitely doing some healing time here. It was needed. It was necessary in the situation. All right. Let's get on clarifying. Oh, we didn't even do the back of your deck. I'm so sorry. All right. So if we go back in this reading a bit, it really looks to me, I'm going to go back pretty far for your reading. Well, it doesn't have to be too far back. But I see the Hierophant here reversed. This is, relationship. It's contract. It could be physical. It could be spiritual. It could be about people. It could be about a physical contract you have, like at work or business or something. The two, it's reversed, and so is the Two of Cups right next to it. This is a canceled contract. Now, Two of Cups can be completely platonic. So this is a canceled contract, whether it's business or work or a spiritual contract or a relationship. It doesn't even, it can be any one of those things, but it's been canceled. Possibly with a Cancer. We have here the Five of Pentacles, possibly with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or Cancer. This Five of Pentacles has Cancer in it. You see the crabs at the bottom, giant crabs? That also makes it a Cancer card. Normally, it's just a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo card. It's in the reverse, though. So, someone's coming out of that feeling of lack or being abandoned or feeling, completely left behind in this partnership. This is a partnership, this Hierophant reverse, Two of Cups reverse. Somebody felt really left out in the cold, but they're coming out of it. We also have the King of Cups. That's a Cancer man, right? So, he could be the one who was feeling really left out in the cold, but he's not anymore. He's coming out of it. Now, this could also be a Scorpio or Pisces man. I'm feeling Cancer, though. It's right next to the Cancer card. So, for each of you, that could be different. We have the Four of Cups. This is feeling like you might have missed an opportunity. And we have, or somebody, not you, but possibly this King of Cups, or someone, or you, right? Here we have this Judgment card. This Judgment card's a little different than other Judgment cards, but I do feel like there's a decision being made here. It might have to do with, a missed opportunity. Possibly with a Cancer man. Possibly. Doesn't have to be. This also could be a Taurus. This also could be Scorpio or Pisces. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You have so many signs going on in your reading. All right, so as we come into this, I feel like someone's trying to make a decision. And here we go. The Hermit looking very deeply into this decision. What decision can I possibly make here? If it's not you, it could be this Virgo person that's trying to make a decision. But this very well could be you. All right, so somebody here is deeply looking into a decision they have to make. All right, let's get into it. We're going to clarify. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. Guys, we used the Tarot of the Haunted House, and now we're going to use the Celtic Universal deck. Or, I'm sorry, Universal Celtic deck. You know what I mean. Anyway, Universal Celtic deck. There we go. All right, Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good, please bring through the messages for the people that need them the most, that will watch this reading. Anyone with Aries placements, please send through the most important messages for the people that will be guided here to watch this reading. It's for January 2020. Most importantly, how is Aries, or anyone with Aries placements, going to come into the new year? What do they need to know? What do they need to prepare for? What, if any, information do you have to send them that could be helpful for them? Please help us clarify the cards we've already laid down. Why is the Hermit here, please? You know, actually, I definitely want to get a peek at this Judgment card. Why is the Judgment here, please? Aries, January 2020 reading. Why is Judgment here? Okay, a decision. Yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was. A decision needs to be made here, and someone really, really is contemplating what to do in this situation. Hermit really looking into, they want to make sure they make the right decision, whatever it is. Why is the Hermit here, please? Aries reading. Oop, way too many. Just one card or two, please, for the Hermit. Here we go. Wow, oh my gosh, look at this. You got the Star in reversed and the Sun in the upright. So, this decision is all about, I really think this is about the light being shown on a situation that was very daunting. Something that really, when I see the Star in reverse, I feel like someone's feeling depressed. They feel as though they weren't able to achieve something they greatly wanted or needed. This hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true, but it's in the reverse, meaning you didn't get it. I feel, because we're clarifying the Hermit. Now look at the Hermit shining the light on the disappointment. Okay, now look at the Sun shining on the disappointment. This is a lot of seeing the disappointment in something. And it's what you're really gaining while you're in your Hermit phase and your Hanged Man phase, really doing your spiritual or internal work, right? You're seeing what went wrong. You're seeing it. The Hermit's light's shining on it. The Sun is shining on it. You're seeing what it is that went wrong in a situation. All right, let's look at the Empress. Why is the Empress here, please? Aries. For the Aries reading for January 2020. Why is the Empress here for the Aries reading? Why is the Empress here? Too many. Just one or two, please. Why is the Empress here for Aries? Okay, that's two. Wow. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. So this is a past relationship or a soulmate relationship, right? And look, this person was blindly trying to walk on eggshells, never knew what was coming at them, carrying too many burdens in a situation. They had to tiptoe around everything. In a soulmate relationship or a past relationship, this is just someone who was overburdened by something. All right, but the good news is we're at a 10. When we're at a 10, it means we're going to close up this cycle, and that's what you need. Coming into the new year, you're starting to see where the disappointments were. You need to make a decision. You know, the reality is this carrying too many burdens is coming to an end in whatever kind of relationship this was. Now keep in mind, just because I said this might be a soulmate or past relationship, still doesn't mean it was romantic. This could have been a work soulmate, a business soulmate, a family soulmate, a friend, one of your kids, your mother, your father, whoever it is. All right, keep it in mind. We have soulmates all around us, and we have past relationships all around us of all kinds. They don't have to be romantic. I'm just trying to show you guys, for some of you, this will not be a romantic situation. I've seen nothing here that says it is. All right, somebody's seeing the disappointments. They know they need to make a decision. They know that they were carrying too many burdens, and that's coming to an end in whatever kind of relationship this is. Either reflecting on what was in the past or a current soulmate. It depends on who you are and what your situation is. So, now we have Temperance. So, after you've seen all this, is there some kind of balance coming in for you? Why is Temperance here, please, for the Aries reading? Wow, there you are, Aries. King of Wands. Beautiful. This is a very grounded King of Wands. Look at him. He's so grounded he's become part of the tree. All right, listen. If you're an Aries man, that's you coming through. You definitely. Now, if you're an Aries woman, you could be dealing with a Leo man or another fire sign, Sagittarius. This is very much Sagittarius. Look at Temperance. Temperance with the man. That's also a fire sign. There's a lot of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius coming through for this reading. So keep that in mind, guys, when you're figuring out who's who, because you have so many signs coming through in this reading. This can be anyone. And even so, this could just be someone who's in a Sagittarius energy. They don't even have to be a Sagittarius. This can be someone who's in a Leo energy. So it all depends. Really, the sun could be any fire sign, really. All right, so somebody here is definitely feeling ready, definitely feeling balanced in a situation, coming out very strong as the King of Wands. I feel as though for some of you, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius man or someone in the energy of a Sagittarius man. Let's get a look at this King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here in the reverse, please? Why is he here reversed? Aries reading for January 2020. Why is King of Swords here in the reverse? Okay, because there's a lack of clarity. Okay, so King of Swords is an energy right now, and it has to do with lack of clarity. See this innocent child here and all the illusions and confusion, and they're like, what is all this? There's a lot of confusion. King of Swords in reverse means lack of clarity as well, and when it's an energy. Or even if it were the King of Swords as a person, he could be lacking clarity. But I feel like there could be a lack of clarity around a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini man. It's possible, but nonetheless, this is lack of clarity around something. Same thing goes here. Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups, when it's in the upright, is a lack of clarity as well. When it's in the reverse, you're gaining clarity. So you're going to, whatever this is that you have a lack of clarity about, whether it's a man or whether it's something else, there's 3 cards saying that there's been a lack of clarity here in whatever this is. All right, let's look at the Page of Pentacles here for the Aries reading. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, please? Aries for January 2020. Page of Pentacles, please. Those hopes, wishes, and dreams that didn't come in. The Nine of Cups again. So, listen, you've had the Nine of Cups and you've had the Star, both in reverse. This is like being unable to achieve your wishes and dreams. This is disappointment, right? More disappointment. So, is somebody going to make an offer after letting you down? Did somebody let you down and now they're going to come in and make some kind of offer. I got to get one more. Why is the Page of Pentacles here, please? Aries reading. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? We have the Hanged Man, and we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. More of the Hanged Man, more of being in that spiritual spot, in that, for that need to look at things from another perspective, for that need to put yourself in an uncomfortable position. All right, so what's going on here is I really think what you're being told to do is to stop dwelling on the disappointment. Stop dwelling on it. Stop looking at it like it's been disappointing. Because when you start looking at things more positive, I had another reading like this for one of the signs earlier too, where they were very focused. They were busy shining the light, like we said here, the Hermit and the Sun both shining the light on the disappointment, right? The Star in reverse. They were so busy reflecting on and focusing on the disappointment. That's the same thing here as that is up there. They weren't seeing the new that was trying to come in for them. The new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, it's in reverse because you're not looking at it, because you're focused on the disappointment of 2019. It's time to forget about these disappointments. No more grieving. Okay, you're ending this burdensome cycle. It's ending. So you can start focusing forward on the new. This is all new trying to come in here for you. It's on hold until you start focusing on it instead of all the disappointment. I really think you're being told to stop focusing on disappointment. Without a doubt. All right, now we have a lot of Hanged Man position going on here. A lot of going deep and contemplating and really reflecting on things. And your Hanged Man came out as a challenge, meaning you're having a hard time seeing it from a different perspective. The perspective I'm saying right now. Like, look, when I look at this Five of Cups in this deck, and this is the only deck I think I have like this. There's another deck I have that's a positive Five of Cups. But this, I wouldn't say this is a positive Five of Cups. It's just, look at it. This woman is grieving. She's upset. You know, all the spilled cups that are usually in the Five of Cups. Look closely at the card. None of her cups are spilled. She's grieving for nothing. Okay, now listen, that's not what I think you're doing. I feel as though you've had a rough year. Something obviously put you into a funk. You felt like you didn't achieve. Well, we all feel like we could have done more in the previous year before we go into the new year, right? Almost everybody feels like, wow, I wish this would have happened. I wish that would have happened, but I couldn't get to it. Well, we set big plans sometimes that we just can't achieve. They're just too big, right? So I feel what's really going on here is that you're not realizing that you have so much. She's got all these full cups, but she won't turn and look at them. She's too busy dwelling on the one thing she didn't get this year, right? So just be careful of that, guys. And Aries, if it's not you, it could be someone else around here. Around you, you have a ton of other signs here. Now we even have Aquarius in the mix. There's so many people here. All right, let's look at this Hanged Man. You're having a hard time seeing what I just showed you, that you actually have a lot more than a lot of people. So let's look at the Hanged Man here. Why is the Hanged Man a challenge to this reading? Aries reading for January 2020. Why is the Hanged Man a challenge? King of Pentacles. Wow, this abundance, right? All right, so is someone having a hard time seeing things better, seeing things as from a different perspective because of another man, the King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles can be someone who was a challenge. So here we have Aries man, right? Looking into things differently, trying to focus on things differently. Did a King of Pentacles come in and cause you to have to look at things differently? Now, if not you, Aries men, maybe an Aries lady is looking at it this way. Is the King of Pentacles the cause of you having a hard time seeing things clearly, seeing things from another perspective? What does the King of Pentacles have to do with it? Let's see if we can find out. Why is the King of Pentacles here with the Hanged Man as a challenge? Why is the King of Pentacles here with the Hanged Man as a challenge? Aries reading for January 2020. Forward movement. The Three of Wands. Look, eye on the prize and going for it. See? This person sees the prize and they have their hunting dogs with them and they're like, wow, look at, I don't know if you guys can see, that's like a beautiful deer in the background. And he's like, I'm going to go for that. All right, so forward movement, King of Pentacles. I still don't have the clarity I'd like on this. Why is the Hangman here as a challenge with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, please? Just one or two cards, please. Why is the Hanged Man a challenge here with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands? Oh, he walked away. All right, so Eight of Cups. All right, so you're having a hard time seeing if the King of Pentacles walked away from you or you walked away from them. They did it because there was something they had to do. Somewhere they had to be. Something they had to go after. Forward movement here. So when somebody went after their dreams, they had to walk away from the other person. And that is why somebody is feeling the regret or loss they're feeling. And they're having a hard time seeing it from that point of view. Like this is something someone had to do. It's something that they literally had to go do. And part of the problem is because somebody's not seeing clearly here. This is a lot of lack of clarity. All right, that's one of the problems. The other problem is they're very focused on what wasn't instead of what is positive, which is hard. Of course, if somebody walked away from you, of course you're going to feel that way. It's okay. It's okay. You just want to try and, try to change your mindset. Maybe it could help you come into a better cycle for the new year. But hey, it happens. People get stuck in a funk after someone walks away from them. All right, let's look at the Seven of Pentacles here as a challenge. Why is the Seven of Pentacles a challenge here? You feel as though you put a lot of work into this. If not you, it's the other person. Feels as though they put a lot of work into this. So if you put a lot of work into something, you're feeling like, wow, I've invested so much in this and now it went nowhere because this person had to go off and do something else. Why is the Seven of... Why? Way too many. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here as a challenge, please? Aries reading January 2020. Why is the Seven of Pentacles a challenge? The World and the King... Oh, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles again, just like the one we had here, right? That some kind of offer coming in. But the World's in reverse, so you're not ready to start a new cycle. I feel like when the offer comes in and you accept it, or they accept it, it's going to start a brand new cycle. This feels very new to me. The challenge is you put a lot of work into something else, and someone new is trying to come in. I feel for most of you, someone new is trying to come in and offer you, and what did I say before? The Pentacle, right? Brand new offer that's on hold because you're not accepting it. And it's because you've had disappointment. You've had to look at things from another perspective. You're still in that healing phase. And here that person comes again. They're saying, hey, will you go out to the movies with me? Will you go out for coffee with me? Whatever it is. I definitely feel like it's an offer that you aren't accepting because you're very... this is your challenge, but I invested somewhere else. And he had to leave. He had to go. He had to go pursue something that was maybe his dreams. This could have been a big job opportunity or something that took him away or her away. It could go the other way, but it is the King of Pentacles. But when you accept this, you'll start a new cycle. And you'll be able to let go of an old cycle. And I know that's hard. When you've put all this investment in, I know. It's easier said than done. I understand. All right, so Four of Swords reversed. Why is the Four of Swords reversed here? Please, for the Aries reading. Why is Four of Swords reversed? Aries reading. Why is Four of Swords reversed? Oh, wow. You had to heal. This whole thing was a tower for you. It was a tower moment when this person said, hey, I gotta leave. I gotta go pursue something else. I gotta pursue a dream. There's something waiting for me that I have to go do, and I have to leave you to go get it, to go do it. It rocked your world. This was your tower moment. You felt like everything was crumbling down, and this was a soulmate relationship. Or it happened with a past relationship, and you're still having a hard time getting past it because you're still healing from it, right? You're just now coming out of a healing phase that you've been in, and someone's trying to come in and offer you, and you're like, but I just got out of like a healing phase, and I'm still in my hanged man and hermit mode, and I'm not ready to go out in the world yet. But you might have manifested something in here. So let's see what you got here with the Magician. Why is the Magician here, please? Aries reading. Why is the Magician here? Too many. Oh, wait, there's only two. Okay, let's check them out. Knight of Pentacles reversed and Two of Pentacles reversed. Both reversed. Alright, so, wow. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, this is something that wasn't moving forward at all. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but when it's in reverse, it's almost at a standstill. So this is something painfully slow. Over and over, waiting and waiting. See this endless loop of what's going on? I'm feeling like this could have been something you were stuck in, like a cycle you were stuck in. But it's in reverse, so I do feel that you're coming out of it. I just feel like you're coming out of it super slow. The truth is, you're still healing. You're still trying to figure out where you want to go and what you want to do. You are manifesting this in, though. I feel as though you're going to come out of this cycle of being stuck. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, you're going to come out of this cycle of being stuck. You got yourself stuck in a rut, I feel. And it's not that you did it on purpose. Knight of Swords reverse, no movement forward. You got this way because I feel someone you care very much about had to walk away, had to go do something. They pursued something that was something they really wanted, and they kind of left you behind. And if it's not that way, it's the opposite way. Okay, so flip-flop it if it's the other way around. Alright guys, let's get you some after tarot. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. For this Aries reading, for anyone that resonated with it, please tell us what comes next. What comes next in this situation for anyone that resonated with this Aries reading for January 2020. What comes next, please? Beautiful. All right, one more. There's that King of Pentacles again. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, let's check them out. Wow, someone's going to come in and help you out while you're in the hangman state. Your whole reading was about this internal work you're doing. Someone's going to come in and help you out, possibly give you some spiritual enlightenment, some information, some nurturing to help you get out of this and help you get some forward movement. You're definitely going to gain some clarity. You've been having a really hard time getting to clarity here. Here it is. Your clarity's coming in, and it has to do with the King of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, you are the King of Pentacles that had to walk away from something. You're the one that had to walk away. All right, so if you're an Aries man, this could be you. You were the man that had to walk away from something. It might have been something you really wanted, but for some reason you had to go, or you had to go pursue something else that was better for you for some reason, or something that just you had your eye on came about and you had to walk away from something else. And this could have taken some time for healing. But either way, there's clarity coming in. So whether you're male or female, flip it how it works for you. I think that the clarity is coming in with the Queen of Swords. Honesty, clarity, that ability to finally get the information you needed that you were trying to get in your hangman state. You had this card. This is 3 times now you've had this card. Is going to allow you to move forward. All this enlightenment you're getting, truth, clarity, enlightenment, is going to allow you to have forward movement. It has something to do with the King of Pentacles, whether you are the King of Pentacles or you're dealing with the King of Pentacles. I do feel like you're going to get your balance back here with the Six of Pentacles. You're going to feel more balanced in this situation. I do feel like someone had to go do something and had to leave someone behind for whatever reason. And I'm sure that you guys can share that with me down below if you'd like. Comment down below. Please like, share, subscribe. Much appreciated. Guys, have a beautiful new year. Oh, I'm not going to forget your angel cards. So sorry. Angels, what do you want Aries to focus on? Anyone that resonated with this reading? One more, please. Wow, nice. Gratitude, I love it. That's one of my favorites. Gratitude. Adventure. Wow, so some of you, we are the one that had to go on the adventure. And beauty. So those of you that had to go on the adventure, you're just having some regrets about someone I feel that you had to leave behind. And vice versa. If you're the person that got left behind, you're feeling upset about the person that had to go. Beauty came out as well. Look, let's try to see the beauty and have some gratitude in this situation. Consider it an adventure. And if you two were meant to come back together, you certainly will. We know that. All right, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Have a beautiful new year. Happy, healthy, safe. Please don't drink and drive. Remember, a week ago I got a strong message from Spirit. Please, not even those two that you think are safe while you're out. Just don't drink and drive. Call an Uber, call a friend, call a family member, and don't drive with anyone that drinks. That was the message from Spirit. Okay, guys? Talk to you soon. Stay safe. Happy New Year.